I said there was 36-inch walleye in that lake. This is In Through the Outdoors, and I'm your guide, Chasin' Walter. In the late 90s, and if I remember correctly, it was 1999, I was working at a service station in a little town next to a lake in eastern South Dakota that was known for really nice walleye. South Dakota Game Fish and Parks came through to get gas after finishing their surveys. We got to talking a bit about the fish in that lake, and I asked if there were some monsters in there. Both of the GF&Pers looked at each other and laughed a little and said, "Oh yeah, there's probably a half a dozen state record walleye in that lake." Of course, I said, "No way." And they said, "Oh yeah, not that anyone will ever catch them, but there are some big walleye at the bottom of that lake." Well, they topped off the tank and took off, and of course I grabbed my cellular telephone. Back then it was a bag phone, and I called a friend and said, "You're not going to believe this, but..." The fella I was talking to seemed a little apprehensive. He thought maybe I was just being a windbag, but I convinced him that those GF&P guys were telling me the truth. I think back on it, and I wonder if they weren't just pulling my leg, just telling me what I wanted to hear. But nonetheless, I told my friend, "I bet you $5 there's 36-inch walleye in that lake," and he did nothing but laugh. I think he even busted a gut a little bit and told me there's no such thing. Most would probably laugh at me too, but Travis Johnson isn't laughing. He caught a 35 3/4-inch walleye in Montana a few weeks ago. Oh! And remember, Minnesota's state record walleye is 35 3/4 inches long too. I'm Chasin' Walter, and that's In Through the Outdoors. I hope you get out there real soon. As for me, there's no doubt I'll be out chasing Walter and looking for that 36-incher. Find more at chasinwalter.com. Be safe, and thanks for listening. Here's an invite to check out chasinwalter.com for more In Through the Outdoors. You'll find episodes in print, and you can use it to buy the latest from Kuyu and Chasin' Walter's micro-beaded snells. And please add ITTO to your YouTube music playlist.